Ọhaneze Ndi Igbo abịakwa m ka nsị abịa ọzọ n'ụbọchị nke taata biko na okwu aji wee bịa n'okwu very big deep history concerning Okija. Mụnwa bụ ebe a cannot boast that I know all. We are all living by example. We are all living on borrowed knowledge. Maka na ihe onye ọzọ ma ka ya bụ okwu anyị ewere mụta nke anyị na-amarọ. Mana na-asịkwana biko igecha vidiyo anụnwa. Whether he is right or wrong, you shouldn't judge anybody. Because even if it's wrong, there's something in Mutana the video. Even if the story narrated to you abro, cause case we gwagia, konyawa suye kuenkia, biko. Well, happen the year happen. Okay, this video you're about to watch now will have a very mixed reaction. Onachom kinenaya to the end. Maka one night work a book of an Izuku Putakokowa. Some of the history. Basalo Okija no Guguapo Kahasiwe relate. But you will not find this video 100% correct. You will not find it 100% correct. But for the meantime, first, Mota Nkiya Mota, Nene Nkiye Nene, Wele Nkiye Wele, Mana happen Nkiya happen. In a channel video, well, out of annoyance or out of makana mad dalado okwu. Because most times, most of the comments I see on my videos are very heartbreaking. Yotago. Obona bonye take something to heart, but only na emi hedia. Some of those who will say this, okay, himself, I will stop anything that has to do with channel, but no. We are entitled to our own opinion. Like I always say, what makes us brothers is because we will disagree for us to agree. At the end of the day, we are all forging towards the same direction. We are all related because because this history history we always make mistake. As long as you call history theology, you will always mistake. Even in the Bible, men during Jesus can record in the Bible. And then the video,
Hi everyone. This is Mr. Governor Ezioku the Shanamite, the people's governor. Today, I bring you the history of Okija Shrine. How this shrine started and what you should know. That remains, or which remains, the simple truth. People talk about Omenala. People talk about the Igbo history. But they fail to point out this truth to you. In days of old, before Christ came, the Igbos are the wisest on earth. And I am not apologizing to that. But I am sure, I know it as I know my name, that I am telling you nothing but the simple truth. Take this from me and go back and do your findings to this. The Igbos were not serving anything spirit or deity in days of old. They were serving Chukwu Okike, the Almighty God whom you call today. Before Jesus came, the Igbos were already serving God Almighty. Alright? Now, observe this from me. True history about the Okija Shrine is what I bring you this hour. Intelligently listen to me, pick a point and a fact from here. What is the meaning of Ogugu and the Akpu? In some places, Ogugu is the palm wine stain. In some places, they call the cassava stain Ogugu Akpu. And in other words, there is what we call, there's what we call Ogugu Ngo. Means the palm wine stain. here comes the true history. There was a woman. This woman got married to a man who has about 4 wives already. And this woman happens to be the first wife in days of old. Brothers, this woman had no child, but only beckoned on the husband in permission to her childless nature or issues. The woman asked the husband to marry another wife that will give birth to children, which the husband did. Now, this woman was a strong farmer. At a time, her husband's wives gave birth to children. Because she was a strong farmer, tall, dark, and beautiful, people started invading her farms, her farmlands, to go steal apple cassava from these farms. Brothers, guess what? This may be long, but listen to me intelligently. This woman complained the first time due to hatred from the husband. The husband said, every time you always complain that they are stealing your cassava, and I am not sure of this, because the husband hardly goes to her own farm to go and inspect if what the wife was saying happens to be the truth. Now, it came to pass that this woman ran naked in the village in protest to this. So they collected, they gave her option of fine to pay, of which this woman paid. So next time, in the next farming season, this same thing continued. The woman now came back again and laid official complaint because the husband was no longer talking to her. She laid a complaint again to the rulers, ancient kings of that land, that great kingdom you see as Okija. Their name then is one thing I cannot really tell for now. Now, this thing continued. The woman brought another complaint again. And the villagers and the husband said that she must swear an oath, because the woman accused the husband's children of stealing from her farm. Brothers, out of anger, because she has no child, the husband stood against her. So they agreed that this woman must swear an oath, of which she agreed, because she does not have anybody around in that village. At the time, they said that she must swear an oath. The woman agreed, and now said that these children will equally swear for her if actually they are not going inside her farm to go steal something. The villagers agreed. They brought a deity. This woman swore an oath. Now, due to in Igbo culture, nwaanyị adịghị ebu agwu, nwaanyị adịghị arụ arụsị. The woman said that she will bring something from her farm for them to swear. They accepted. The woman went to the farm. In days of old, women don't bring hoes, ogo. They don't bring it to the house, for the fear of safety, because if a woman brings back hoe to the house, she might use it one day to fight or injure her husband. So there's a restricted law in Igbo land that a woman, we started it. When women goes to farm, they will drop their hoes there and come back empty-handed. That is why, if you observe, if you're going to farm in some villages, if women are going to farm, their husband will carry machete and be at the back, while the woman will be at the front with cassava stem or leaves, till today in Igbo land. Now, the woman went back to the farm and plucked ogugu, apple, cassava stem, and brought it home and whole. Remember, in some shrines, if you go today, you meet a whole, ogo, the head of whole. They will put it in any shrine. This symbolism was learned from Okija. Okija is a great place. Follow me. They swore an oath with ogo, mean that whole, and cassava stem mean, which we call ogugu, apple. So when they saw an oath, people avoided this woman. After a long time, she fell sick. Nobody came to check on her, and this woman died. On that process, her oath, her cry reached heaven or touched gods of the land. They started killing people. And then they be done over. And then man will get in this village, this community, this ancient kingdom, until where they buried this woman was they even buried her out of the compound. They ought to bury her within a forest, not actually an evil forest. They did not appease this woman when they saw these killings coming. They did not beg her. She died. The woman and one. Brothers, guess what? After many years, when they saw calamity, they started making moves to ask questions. And it was revealed that they offended this woman. They now started going there for sacrifice. Remember, the husband already had 3 wives. Out of these 3 wives, many of their children are Mugo. Many of their children don't buy. So the husband now decided to go back to that place and appease the woman. He would do this today, tomorrow another one and more. The man started going there on daily basis. After appeasing the woman, this thing stopped. So the history went viral in Igbo Land. People started coming to this woman's grave. People started coming to this family. Because the husband goes there. So when you come, the husband will take you to this place with this woman and say, this is exactly what happened. Abstain from evil. Don't swear with this. From there, people started bringing in people. Remember the woman were before the husband. People started coming from different places to come and hear this great history. At a time, the man called all his remaining children and said to them, to everything you do, always call on the God of this woman. Appease this woman, for we have offended her. So every of the children always goes there to pay allegiance. Did you see what happened? They now took it as a family inheritance. The children of this woman kept going there even after, the other women kept going there even after their father won. This was how came that name Ogugu, Apple. Ogugu, Apple. And the real owners of this particular deity no use and buy any human being. It's like a place of tourism because we lack history. This is what happened. Now the thing started going after this man passed on. The next generation took over from there. They were still paying allegiance to this great woman from time to time, generations after generations. The eldest person in the family will always pay allegiance to this woman. In May, I think I've forgotten the particular day of May 2003, when gangsters must have taken over this particular deity and shrine. The then governor of Anambra State, Dr. Chris Ngige, on or before them when he contested for governorship, was taken to this shrine. When politicians saw that people are always afraid of this place, they took Ngige to this place. Ngige swore an oath to always pay allegiance to his paymasters. But thank God for this great man who is in relationship with General Olusegun Obasanjo, the then president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ngige said, I want to work for my people. I don't want to be paying the godfathers whom are not doing anything to better the lives of the commoners in this state. On daily basis, the owners of these shrines, the chief priests of these shrines, kept sending threatening messages to Dr. Chris Ngige. Ngige had no option than to run to Obasanjo. When he ran to Obasanjo, Obasanjo gave him order to invade that place. Over 40 people were arrested from this particular shrine and deity. Brothers, from 2003 to 2019, they did not open this particular shrine again. That place was closed down. I have a very intelligent question I need to ask you right away. From 2003 to 2019 is about 15 years. The people that were summoned in these shrines within the space of these 15 years, who received their corpse into the shrine? They were buried in their family houses, right? The so-called new chief priest you see today did not go laying claims over dead corpse of anybody within the period of 15 years. Only from 2021, gangsters came up. This shrine fell to the hands of one particular person in that place to manage even when they started again. No death was recorded in this family. No attack from any spirit or whatsoever. Dr. Chris Ngige is still alive till today. The deity did not attack Chris Ngige. Does it mean that the deity does not see road? Are you following me? Now, they did not allow the rightful person to equally access this shrine according to their belief. It came to pass that the most elderly man in the family came up and said, because the man also does not have child, they tried to marginalize this man. People who stand by the truth. The man of truth who has managed this place did not take the life of any individual, any human being at all. It was when these gangsters came up with ritual murder. Brothers, remember this shrine is made up of 3 deities according to your belief. What brought about these 4 deities coming together is a story for another day. One day I will open up to you so that you can understand. They splitted the other deities they brought together for a particular reason. There was a time when Okija was more hot. So Ebu Putasi Arusini didn't do Okija. Bukoya Onodia Suofo. So all of them were one place. This Ogugu is not even at the major town of Okija. This Ogugu is in the forest. They have another Okija shrine again. That one, another Okija deity, which they kept along the road. Check the pictures of that Ogugu shrine. You see that it has a new zinc. This zinc, were they there when Obasanjo and Chris Ngige invaded this place? The answer is no. I'll leave you here to have a rethink, listen to this video again and again, and tell yourself the truth. Within the space of 15 years, when people were still going down, who or what stops them from going to claim the corpse of these people? The true deities in Igbo land has never killed anybody. Otherwise, one orientation says that the gods are wise. But humans brought their gangstership into these things, and they are destroying our culture. Welcome to reality. My name is Mr. Governor Ezioku, the Shanamites, the people's governor. That's why I brought you this particular information this day. See you next time when I will go deep into this particular history. Thank you.
I'm going to go na video ni like ile hine ne mana kabaru subscribe wala na video ai kabakwanaro like ya video ai like chaye drop a comment ga that comment adigi n'obi drop ya maka na through those comment mu akuna amụta ondo ọzọ bịakwa in the video ha ya amụtakwan. We are all here to learn. The reasons we are not here because I've been privileged to bring the video because I love doing this. That is why I'm still here. It's not about the money. It's not all about the distance. When you have small money, you derive joy in it. But first of all, have passion for what you're doing. That is why I'm still here, because I have passion in what I am doing. I want to enjoy the name with a good studio. We have Njakwe on your comment section. T1 video on the comment section. You can only watch, but you can't say anything. In nature with a child you want it. Now what? Only some things I make. I see on my guide to people's channel. For some people, they don't even care about the audience. They don't care about the audience. All they care about is the views and the money they are getting. Mana, because me, I love to build on a hard ground. Makana idabada tupu na adaluana mmadu ya ghọtarịrị gị, because n'eziokwu onye ji bụ ihe ya edu ya ndụ. Ekenyecha m onye ọbụla na-asị na Igbo bụ Igbo, enwenụ mgbe ọzọ.